Our planet is full of wonders, but some defy explanation. Did you know some lakes glow at night? Or fire tornadoes that dance across the plains? These are just a few of the earthly enigmas that have baffled scientists for decades. What secrets is nature hiding? In this video, we will become explorers of the unknown, investigating some of these unexplained phenomena. So, stay tuned to solve these scientific puzzles and subscribe to the channel first. Number 7. Ball lightning. Ball lightning is an eerie event that is one of Earth's most puzzling and challenging puzzles. Picture seeing a bright sphere of light about the size of a grapefruit to a beach ball float or move randomly through the air, sometimes even going through solid objects and then disappearing. Since the 1600s, scientists have been trying to determine what this strange phenomenon means. Regular lightning is known to be an electrical discharge that happens during storms. On the other hand, ball lightning doesn't fit with this idea. Different ideas have been put forward, such as the possibility that it is a plasma event, the result of microwave radiation, or even a type of electromagnetic energy that exists on its own. However, none of these ideas fully explain everything that has been seen about ball lightning. Ball lightning has been talked about for hundreds of years, and different cultures and time periods have all agreed on how it looks and acts. Many people have tried to recreate ball lightning in controlled environments, but it has eluded them all. Scientists and regular people are both fascinated and confused by this natural occurrence. Number 6. Blood Falls, Antarctica. Suppose there is a waterfall like no other, where the water appears to flow crimson red as if it were made of blood. That's the captivating sight of Blood Falls in Antarctica. Nestled in the icy landscapes of the McMurdo Dry Valleys, this natural wonder has baffled scientists for decades. What makes it even more intriguing is that it's not just any ordinary water that spills forth, but iron-rich water, giving it that striking red hue. While the initial reaction might be one of alarm, rest assured, it's not blood in the traditional sense. The vivid coloration comes from oxidized iron in the water interacting with the air. But here's where it gets truly mysterious. The source of this iron-rich water lies deep beneath the Taylor Glacier, locked away for thousands of years. How it maintains its liquid state and eventually emerges as blood falls is a puzzle scientists are still trying to solve. Number 5. Quaijen Lake, Indonesia. Java Island in Indonesia is more than just the beautiful Quaijen volcano. The stunning blue lake inside its crater draws people there. The 1-kilometer-wide Blue Lake is surrounded by bright citrine-colored rocks and white gas clouds that make for a show like no other. But what's behind this beautiful display? Sulfur, a natural force that shapes the whole scene, holds the key. A magma chamber below the volcano's surface releases acidic gases into the lake. These gases react with metals in the water, turning it into a brilliant blue color. Because of this chemical reaction, Quaijen Lake has a pH level of just 0.5, making it the world's biggest very acidic lake. A constant flow of sulfuric gas is also released from fumaroles near the lake by the volcano's magma chamber. As this gets cool and settles, it covers the stones around it in a bright electric yellow color. Vinay Sisodia, a Quora user, says that the hydrogen chloride released by the volcano makes the lake even more acidic, making it feel like you're in another world, especially at night. As soon as the sulfuric gases touch the air, they explode into bright blue flashes that add to the strange atmosphere of the place. Number 4. Frozen methane bubbles, Canada. One cold winter day in Canada, you might be walking across a frozen lake when suddenly you see what looks like something from another planet. Strange round shapes stuck under the ice that look like an alien spaceship or old jellyfish covered in ice. But these aren't the remains of aliens or ancient sea creatures, they're frozen methane bubbles, a natural wonder that is both fascinating and puzzling. These icy marvels are found in high northern latitude lakes, such as Lake Abraham in Alberta, Canada. Here's how they form. As organic matter like dead leaves, grass, and animals sink into the water, they become food for bacteria. These bacteria then produce methane gas as a byproduct, which bubbles up to the surface. When the temperatures drop low enough, these methane bubbles freeze, creating tens of thousands of tiny white disks suspended in the ice. There is a catch, though. Methane is not only a strong greenhouse gas contributing to global warming, but also very easy to set on fire. When the ice melts in the spring, the methane bubbles explode in a beautiful show. However, the results could be very dangerous if someone lit a match close. Even though they could be dangerous, these methane bubbles bring tourists to places like Canada's Banff National Park, where they can see the icy beauty of nature up close. There are also things like this in the Arctic Ocean off the coast of Siberia, where scientists have found huge gas bubbles up to 900 meters across. So, these frozen methane bubbles may be dangerous, but they also show us some strange forces that work in the faraway icy parts of our world. Number 3. Hidden Beach, Mexico. Nestled away from the bustling crowds, there lies a vacationer's paradise, Playa del Amor, also known as Hidden Beach, nestled on one of the Marietta Islands off the coast of Mexico. What makes this spot so enchanting? Its origins trace back to an unlikely source, a bomb blast. Back in the early 1900s, Mexico conducted bomb testing on the uninhabited Marietta Islands, leaving behind a massive hole in the surface on one of the islands. Over time, the tides worked their magic, filling the void with sand and water and transforming it into a secluded aquatic haven where lucky beachgoers can swim, sunbathe, and kayak in relative seclusion. But Playa del Amor isn't visible from the outside world. Visitors must venture through a 24-meter-long tunnel connecting the secluded beach to the ocean to access this hidden gem. Aptly named Lover's Beach, it remains tucked away from the world's prying eyes, offering a serene retreat for those seeking a slice of paradise away from the beaten path. Number 2. Sailing Stones, U.S. A peculiar phenomenon in Death Valley's racetrack playa confused scientists for years. Heavy stones seemingly gliding across the dry lake bed, leaving behind enigmatic trails. Some of these rocks weighed as much as 300 kilograms, yet they moved distances of up to 250 meters without any apparent cause. The trails they left behind varied in shape, with some following graceful curves while others abruptly changed direction. Scientists proposed numerous theories to explain this mysterious movement, including magnetic fields, alien intervention, or even the work of mischievous pranksters. However, a plausible explanation emerged when a NASA scientist, Ralph Lorenz, took up the challenge. Lorenz conducted experiments, ultimately discovering a phenomenon known as ice shove. During the winter, the lake bed fills with water and freezes, encasing the rocks in ice. When winds blow across the playa, the buoyancy of the ice can push the rocks across the muddy bottom, leaving behind their distinctive tracks. Stones with rough bottoms tend to create straighter paths, while those with smoother bottoms may drift and change direction. The ice melts as temperatures rise in the spring, revealing the stones and their peculiar trails etched into the dried mud. While Racetrack Playa is the most famous location for this phenomenon, similar occurrences can be observed in places like Little Bonnie Claire Playa in Nevada. The discovery of ice shove solved a long-standing mystery and highlighted the amazing ways natural forces can produce seemingly inexplicable phenomena. Number 1. Fairy Circles, Namibia. Out in the vast Namib Desert, there's a strange and mesmerizing sight. Millions of circular patches of barren land scattered across the dry grasslands. These patches, known as fairy circles, range from small to quite large, creating a honeycomb-like pattern that stretches over hundreds of kilometers. It's as if some giant creature took a bite out of the landscape. But no one's entirely sure how these fairy circles form. Scientists have thrown around all sorts of ideas. Some say it could be radioactive soil or toxins from plants killing off the vegetation in these perfect circles. Others think it might be the handiwork of sand termites, those little critters burrowing in circular patterns and munching on plant roots. That's all for today's video. We hope you found something informative about it. Let's give it a wrap, but before that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you!